Hi, my name is Jay Patel. I'm a student taking Professor Lavian's IEOR 190G class on the smartphone patent war. So far in this class, we analyze different smartphone companies' positions in the smartphone marketplace and the lawsuits tied to them at that specific time of the week. This week, we are actually analyzing the internet patent war. Currently, this week, we're supposed to analyze Facebook versus Yahoo. So I'm going to uh, get in with the backstory behind the Facebook versus Yahoo patent war. So on March 13th, Yahoo decided to sue Facebook for infringing 10 patents that focus primarily on online advertising. Um, Yahoo claims that the intellectual property protected by those patents improved Facebook's earnings because they pertain to the creation of a personal newsfeed that allowed advertisers to identify content. Um, so, in response to this, Facebook then, adhering to the old adage that the best defense is a great offense, found 10 patents of its own to sue Yahoo over. And these 10 patents cover a wide variety of Yahoo's business and has been hailed by uh, smartphone patent, or not, sorry, by patent experts as being a great move on Facebook's part. So, Yahoo thought they were up against naive adversary, and Facebook bites them back with a potential bullet of its own. Um, so that's the general overview of what's going on here. So what Yahoo's claiming is essentially just that the very basics of online advertising. But what Yahoo does what it's trying to say that makes it unique from Google or anyone else who's done anything with online advertising is that Yahoo, which was founded in 1995, claims that it beat everyone else to the punch and therefore owns a lucrative technology behind identifying content to target users more effectively. Um, Now, see, I don't really think Yahoo like similar in a similar vein as the smartphone manufacturers have, as most companies in the smartphone panel will have. Yahoo's primary motivation again does not seem like they actually actually care much about like the actual property behind it. What they claim about is money. So in this case, Facebook declared, in February that they were going to go public. Facebook is going to have its IPO on May 17th, and right in between there, Yahoo decides it's going to sue Facebook for a hopefully lucrative sum. I sense Yahoo is doing this simply for the money and not because of anything, you know, uh, not because of some higher principle behind that. And this kind of shows how that theme in the smartphone patent war that they're going to try to make money through litigation, it applies through the internet as well. The only difference is Yahoo's not really trying to slow Facebook down so much as piggyback onto Facebook's success, in contrast to what smartphone manufacturers have done. Now, what also separates though this case from the smartphone patent war is that the smartphone patent war is kind of a free for all. Companies sue companies. God knows what happens. Whereas in this case, and in cases like this one, where websites sue each other, traditionally cross licensing occurs. And because Facebook has strengthened its hand by buying a strong portfolio from IBM, that's what I expect to see the case in this case as well. Um, and for the future, I see more lawsuits coming to Facebook. Facebook's claimed it wants to be, it wants to revolutionize the internet by more or less being in the internet 2.0. Facebook has tried to put its hands in the news market recently, in shopping. There's a whole bunch of things Facebook's trying to do and trying to. If you look at just Facebook's philosophy, especially in stark contrast to Google's, Facebook is trying to be that middle step between user and the internet, for better or for worse. So the user and information. And because of this, Facebook is going to continue to open itself up to lawsuits because it's just trying to get into so many different markets and other pissed off competitors in those other smaller markets like Yahoo are going to sue Facebook to piggyback off its potential successes. Um, yeah. So that is it for this week. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment box and let me know, what you think about the Yahoo versus Facebook war. Thank you for listening and have a great weekend.